let's see what the information we have. So from September 19th to September 30th, Max von Krieger is back and he is experimenting with a time travel. Such a technology should not be possible, but he is genius with a stockpile of Mirium. Join the Harriers to stop von Krieger exploits and get duty rewards. Okay. Pretty much waffle cog, hypertension, burst, gunsling, teleportation. I think it's the same. Is the same as it was before, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. And now this is an interesting stuff. You are getting some battle pass points, credits, premium day, whatever. The camos, whatever, all sorts of stuff. And now this is an interesting thing. Fellas, let's get real. Let's get real. Let's get real. We knew that it's coming. We knew that it is coming. We definitely knew that it is coming, fellas. We had it coming. Loot boxes! Okay. So looking into the loot boxes, what do we have over there and what is happening, right? We have 3 new tanks. We have Turm, which is good tank. We have S-Fuck, which is amazing tank. We have Model 6, which is good tank. We have DZT, which is good tank. And we have Object 90, which just got facelift, which is a good tank. Okay. And 3 tanks. 3 tanks, fellas. Okay, let's start with SZDV. SZDV. Tier 8 Bushwanker, Czechoslovakian 1 armor paper. Armor paper, can't block pretty much anything, weak. But what is the highlight of this tank is the gun. Dispersion values and everything looks pretty fucking insane. Pretty fucking insane. I need to tell that, okay? This is very, very good for a bushwanker. This is very, very good. This is very good. Now, moving on next, we have the Sentinel. Sentinel is tier 9 France or French heavy tank. Armor doesn't look crazy. As a matter of fact, armor looks shit, especially whenever you are going to meet tier 11s. I mean, straight up bloody paper. Straight up paper, right? Very far away from being ideal, unless you are meeting tier 7s, but let's get real, you are not going to be meeting tier 7s. But what this tank has, this tank is like a bored sister. This tank has 2 shells in the magazine, 390 alpha damage. So you can do pretty much 800 damage in 2.5 seconds. And the gun handling looks okay-ish. Actually, to the weaker side, I would say worse than average. Yeah. It doesn't look good, okay? It doesn't look good. And last but not least, we have VL Kodav. VL Kodav. Looking into the stats, how the things are looking like, where the armor goes. This is a medium tank, by the way. How the armor goes, you can't side scrap. Your turret looks paperish. Even with the standard ammunition, you can get penetrated into the face if you are loading gold pizda. You are getting slapped into the face. Like slapped as slapped, properly slapped. If we are going to ricochet scan, it is kind of bearable, kind of doable, okay. Now, what is so special about this tank? The gun has a very interesting feature. Like S-Fuck can hit the shots very, very well. This tank in the salvo mode has pretty much no dispersion, so you have a full aim whenever you are moving. But overall, tank is quite inaccurate. I think this one is the most interesting one. I think this is the most interesting one out of all the tanks. But look how long does it take to switch the mode. And where the salvo mode goes, you are not losing mobility. That is an interesting thing. You are not losing mobility. So pretty much salvo preparation 3 seconds, gun switch time 5 seconds. It's if you are shooting one by one, I assume. So for salvo mode, so you just simply click the button, I assume. It is a tier 9. This is how the things are looking like, and this is what we have, fellas. This is what in the loot boxes. Now, talking about the loot boxes on its own. As I said multiple times, I do not mind the standard loot boxes. We are already so desensitized of that. It's nothing unusual, nothing too crazy. We have seen it, we experienced it. Or usually value of it, it's okay. The best value for money is the Christmas loot boxes. It always was the case, and it will probably forever and ever be the case. Now, where the spending goes, right? I said that before, and I will say that again. If you are targeting one specific vehicle, it's not the best idea to buy the loot boxes. For example, you do not have anything and you want to get ass fuck. It's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be nice, right? If you want resources, which is probably at this point in time the hottest topic because of the experience and even gold, then it is probably decent choice. At this point in time, I can't say anything bad about it, right? Once again, we are used for this. We are definitely used for this. In the perfect world, we could buy the tanks separately from the loot boxes. Let's say 50 euros, 50 euros, 50 euros, so we can choose what we want. But you know, life isn't perfect and it doesn't work this way, right? You are very, very well aware of that. I am very, very well aware of that. It's just how Wargaming is doing the things, right? And I'm glad to see that Wargaming did not went with the tiered loot boxes, right? I'm very glad to see that. Now, I think it is super important thing to highlight, fellas, that every and each of you have your head on the shoulder and you can make a decision. Do you want to spend the money on the game or you do not want to spend the money on the game, right? I believe I do not need to tell you that. Where the value goes, I think it is going to be okay. We are going to be opening some loot boxes as well, which will happen most likely whenever event will start, and event is starting from September 19th, if I'm not mistaken, right? I saw that, yeah, from September 19th. So as a YouTube video, most likely you will get opening on 2 accounts, on the main account and on the tryhard account, right? So you will see that yourself, is it worth to buy it or it's not worth to buy it, right? Hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully that explains absolutely everything. That being said, thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.